Okay, in this video, I'm going to show you how to solve a system of equations when they've said that they cross. A system of equations, since the variables equal each other, they do cross on the coordinate plane. So this was number 7 on your homework, where they were discussing the price of pictures at two different photo places. One was lightning fast photos and one was snappy photos. So for lightning fast photos, it did indicate that they charged a $5 base fee and then 20 cents per picture. And then they said that snappy photos charged a $7 base fee and 10 cents per picture. And you were able to get these, I saw on your homework, correctly. You set up 5 plus 0.20p and 7 plus 0.10p. Now they didn't give you an answer on this one because in this case, they're not saying that you've purchased a certain amount of pictures. They're just wanting to know at which point the pictures, the price of the pictures would be equal at both locations, even though they charge a different value. So when you get something like that where they're asking when the variable equals, they're basically asking where on the coordinate plane it crosses. And since it's crossing, they equal each other at that point. So I'm going to set my two equations equal to each other. So the reason I'm telling you this is because you obviously got the answer right on your calculator, but you need to know why it works and what the mechanics behind it is. So the reason that this works is because they are equal to each other at that point. So you simply take them and set them equal to each other. In this case, you're not using either the substitution method or the elimination method because you don't have two different variables. You only have one variable, which means you only have to do one step, which is solve for that one variable. So we have them equal to each other, and now I'm going to go ahead and solve this equation. So I'm going to do minus 10p on both sides because that's going to give me a positive value since 10 is less than the 0.20. So 0.20 minus 0.10 is a 0.10p. So now I have 5 plus 0.10p equals 7. Again, I'm going to subtract it because I'm trying to get 0.10 by itself. So I subtracted 5 from both sides to get 0.10p equals 2. And now I'm dividing by 0.10 in order to get p all by itself. So p equals 2 divided by 0.10, which is 20. That means that at 20 pictures, both locations charge the exact same amount. Now this question went a step further and it asked, well, when does lightning fast photos charge less and when does snappy photos charge less? So we can figure that out easily as well. Basically, we know that since they're crossing on the coordinate plane, below 20 pictures, one of them charges less, and above 20 pictures, one of them charges less. So we simply need to solve these for both 19, which is below 20, and 21, which is above 20 pictures. So we're going to take that first equation, 5 plus 0.20, and we're going to substitute in 19 pictures for that one. And we're going to go ahead and solve it. And we're going to get 5 plus 0.2 times 19, which if I had it on my calculator, I could get that. And then plus 5, which is going to ultimately give us 8.8 when we put it into the calculator. And then I'm also going to substitute in 21. And again, 0.20 times 21, and then plus 5, because of order of operations, gives me 9.2. So for lightning fast photos, at 19 pictures, it's $8.80. At 21 pictures, it's $9.20. Now for snappy pictures, or snappy photos, excuse me, I'm going to sub in my, again, my 19 photos. So 7 plus 0.1019, and I'm going to multiply first, then add, and I get 8.9. And then I'm going to sub in my 21, and I'm going to end up with 9.1. So when I compare these, snappy photos is more at 19 pictures than lightning fast photos was. However, snappy photos is less at 21 pictures than lightning fast photos was. So that means that at 0 to 19 pictures, lightning fast photos is cheaper. At 20 pictures, they are the same cost, and at 21 or more pictures, snappy photos is the less expensive option.